High school football here on WBDC. The Southridge Raiders and the Heritage Hills Patriots tonight. The Raiders 7-0. The Patriots are 3-4 coming in. The captains are meeting at midfield right now as we get ready to go tonight. Beautiful weather, temperature 71 degrees, cloudy skies. The wind out of the south-southwest at 12 miles per hour tonight. And the coin toss, again, I was reading.
It looks like Heritage Hills won and deferred to the second half, so Southridge will receive the opening kickoff.
Thank you very much.
You bet.
So, again, see how the Raiders do here tonight. Again, we'll go over the sectional draw as the time permits tonight. We'll tell you Southridge will open on the road against our good buddy Luke Mesmer and the Mount Vernon Wildcats. So, Luke's first year, he's going to face his old team right off the bat. Heritage Hills, they play Gibson Southern. Of course, they've had great games down through the years, including last year.
Games. Yeah, definitely.
So the Raiders will get the football, as John mentioned. Heritage Hills will kick toward the north end of Raider Field. Springer, Schrader, and Gasser back deep for the Raiders. Patriots will put it on the 40 on the south end of the Raider Field. Ethan Hill will handle the kickoff chores tonight for Coach Wilkerson and the Patriots. Their kick coverage team spreads out across the 35-yard line, and we're ready to roll here in Week 8 out at Raider Field. Hill waiting for the indication from the officiating crew tonight. Here is the run-up by Hill. He puts a foot into it, and he drives it into the end zone for a touchback. He's got that kind of leg, and the Raiders will take over at their own 20.
Yeah, that was almost out of the back of the end zone. Granted, it was wind-aided, but it was still a great kick.
So Jace Taylor brings his unit out. Taylor's been outstanding, 24 of 61 for 410, 7 touchdowns and 2 interceptions, but he's also rushed for 10 touchdowns and a 6.3 yards per carry average. They'll center the ball at the midfield, or at the middle of the field from the 20 as they huddle up here for the first play from scrimmage in tonight's matchup. It's not a PAC small school game. It's a crossover game. Taylor sends a man in motion. That's Gasser. They'll give it to Gasser. He sweeps the near sideline. He's got good blocking, but the man that didn't get blocked chops him down at about the 21. It looked like on the perimeter they had some good work going, and Rickelman came up to spoil it.
Yeah, Rickelman spoiled it. The split end did not make the block for Southridge there, and that's why the play went for minimal gain. So brings up 2nd and 9 for the Raiders. Ball be spotted on the right hash.
It looked like some of the other guys on the interior had it pretty well blocked. That's what I saw.
It was well blocked except for the crucial point of contact on the edge.
Elijah Horton goes wide to the left side. Gasser joins him in a slot to the left side. Taylor in the pistol waits for the football. Another high snap. Taylor pulls it down after it went straight up in the air, and he gets knocked down. And we have seen that too many times as Quentin Temple came in to spoil that play. Snap was a little high, but Taylor able to keep it corralled.
Yeah, it hit him in the hands. Maybe it was a little bit too higher than he expected. So that brings up 3rd and 10 here for Southridge. So behind the chains early for the Raiders.
Raiders didn't exactly start well in their first possession last week. They turned it over on downs after they marched it pretty well. 3rd and 10 from the Raider 20. Southridge comes up, wing to the left side and to the right in motion. Kippenbrock across the formation. Inside handoff to Gasser. Tries to get to the outside, brings it across the 20, sidesteps a defender. Not much there. Gets it perhaps out to the 23, and the Raiders will have to punt on their first offensive possession of the night.
Yeah, definitely not a good offense start to the Southridge offense there. Picks up only 2 yards on the carry. The punt team on for the Raiders, and they're punting into the wind here. So Heritage Hills might have decent field position to start this first drive of the game for them.
Rickelman back deep for the Patriots. Also joining him back there is Skylar Staples. They're on the Raiders side of the field at the 49 of Southridge. Taylor will punt it away from the 10. Here's the snap. It's a good one. Taylor puts a foot into it and a nice high kick. Staples will let it bounce, and it bounces out of bounds right in the hands of Coach Todd Wilkerson at the 50-yard line. We'll see where they say it went out of bounds.
Looks like about the 47-yard line.
All right, the Raiders defense back on the field for the first time, so the Patriots have it in Raider territory here to begin the ball game. After not a good offensive start. So the Patriots will have it on the right hash mark for Schmidt. Guth will go out to the right side here. We'll send a slot here to the near, a double wing formation. Rickelman and Staples there with Chu right behind Schmidt. Here's the play right up the middle to Chu. He's got good running room. He pounds it down to the 40. Gain of about 6 or 7 on the play.
Yeah, just a little fullback give up the middle. Taylor and Yokeman on the stop for Southridge. Gains about 6 on the play.
The Raiders were without Ricky Flance, an slide shoulder injury, I believe, so they're going to play Taylor a little bit at linebacker. Also, Adam Yoakum out as well. He's been doing a great job on that defensive line. They'll move some guys in and around. Actually, I think they've walked Taylor up toward the line of scrimmage with Keenan Fuller in there as well. This time, ball snapped, and they pound Chu. I think it was Reed Schrader. I'm not for sure. We'll get a number. Man.
Yeah, it looked like Schrader on the tackle.
Yeah, okay, it was Schrader.
Schrader, Kippenbrock, third and about a yard and a half for the Patriots. Ball on the right hash, 9:40 and counting here in this first quarter.
Yeah, Keenan Fuller getting that start along the defensive line with Barnett up there.
Yeah, Keenan Fuller going to obviously use his speed and his quickness. Not the biggest guy for Southridge, but he's pretty fast off the ball.
3rd and 2 for the Patriots at the Raider 40. They go back to their traditional wishbone formation. Here's the snap. They give it away deep in the backfield. They've got a first down. Caleb Fakes, it looks like, got the carry.
Yeah, just a little power play up that right side for the Patriots. Picks up the first down. Couldn't see who made the tackle for Southridge, but Heritage Hills looks content to keep the ball on the ground and eat some clock away from Southridge here.
Going back to that wishbone that they have run down through the years.
Been their bread and butter.
No doubt about it. Ball on the right hash. Down to the 35 of Southridge. Patriots' first possession. Chu is that fullback. 2 tight ends out of that wishbone. Schmidt takes the football. Deep handoff to Rickelman, and he jumps around and makes a couple of cuts and gets it down to the 32, perhaps a gain of 3.
Looks like Springer on the play for Southridge. Springer, Fuller on the play. Picks up about 2 to 3 yards. 2nd and call it 8 for the Patriots.
Raiders went 3 and out on their opening possession. We've got 8:38 to go first quarter. No score on the Judd Collett FC Tucker MG Realtor scoreboard. Patriots with the ball toward the right hash mark. They climb over the football. They've got Guth, a short receiver off to the right side of slot. Rickelman in motion behind the formation. Schmidt drops back, pumps, fires it down the far sideline. It's up in the air, incomplete. Gasser on the coverage down there against Guth.
Yeah, real nice job by Camden Gasser on the coverage. Little play action pass for Heritage Hills. Rush didn't get there, but good job by Camden Gasser on the coverage.
Yeah, Schmidt pumped and then tried to hit Guth down the far sideline. Football 3rd and 7 from the 32.
Gotta think it's probably 4-down territory for the Patriots here.
Although they've got Hill, who's got a huge leg.
Yeah.
They may try to navigate some yardage here. Double slot each way. Receiver to the right side. Schmidt takes the shotgun snap. Once again, throws it right down the middle. Incomplete. Raiders had good coverage there. Everybody in a white shirt had a black shirt trailing.
Intended for Staples on the pass. Makes it 4th and about 8 for the Patriots.
This would be a humongous field goal. So as you mentioned, they'll go for it on 4th and 7 here. This will be a big stop for the Raiders defensively after they didn't do much offensively. No score here. 8:12 to go first quarter. I'm Kurt Guxo with John Schneider. Week number 8 of the high school football season. 4th and 7. Let's see what the Raiders can do and see what the Patriots do here. Slot and receiver to the right. 3 here to the near. Empty for Schmidt in the backfield. The quarterback takes it, fires it to a wide open receiver down the middle. Incomplete. Off the hands of Shane Staples. He had a crease, John.
Yeah, Southridge dodged a big time bullet there. Somehow blew the coverage and just couldn't come up with the connection there.
Yeah, he would have caught that in stride. Yeah, he would have went.
Yeah, he would have been 6 points at Heritage Hill. So Southridge dodges the bullet, forces a 4 and out, gets the ball back, ball at the 32-yard line of Southridge.
So what kind of adjustments perhaps the Raiders make here offensively? Ball on the left hash. They'll send Wibbler here to the near side. Double wing formation. Taylor out of that pistol. Waits for the ball, gas for motion. Another snap goes off Taylor's hands. He's going to have to pounce on it.
Jeez.
And he got a good basketball bounce there. Sometimes the football goes all kinds of different directions.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with the snap.
It's almost like it's too hard from that distance, but here in week 8, that shouldn't be a problem, I wouldn't think.
I wouldn't think so either. And now they're really behind the chains. It's 2nd and about 20 for Southridge.
Like I said, we saw it a couple different times this year, and we haven't seen that since the very first year that they implemented this pistol. those first couple games were adventure. 2nd down and 19. Taylor with it. Kippenbrock in motion. Snap was high again. He pulls it down, gives it up the middle to Springer. He twists and turns, gets across the 30 or 25, perhaps to the 26. Patriots in on the stop. Again, we thought the Patriots would come in here and not play hard. You're mistaken. I haven't watched Heritage Hills football under Coach Clayton or Coach Wilkerson.
Yeah, they're not just going to roll over and give you the game just because they only have 3 wins. They're going to fight every inch, every yard of this game.
Have not had their full complement of players. 3rd down and 17 from the 25. Wilkie comes here to the near side. Double wing. Taylor waits for the snap, gets it. Gives it to Gasser. He sweeps the near sideline. He tries to get a crease. Turns the corner. He's down the near sideline. He's to the 40. Down to the 30. Down to the 20. Down to the 10. Touchdown. Raiders 75 yards. Camden Gasser on his 9th touchdown run of the season.
Just an incredible run by Southridge. The reason the play didn't go last time is because the split in didn't make the block. Well, we got the block this time. Great job on the block. He goes 75 yards for the touchdown. Southridge takes an early lead, 6-0, with the extra point oncoming.
Well, you mentioned the blocking. It's a thing of beauty when you see guys out there and everybody had a hat on a white shirt.
And, that makes the play. Everybody sees it when you're that split in out there blocking. They see when you make the block and they see when you miss the block.
Leon now 37-40 on for the extra point attempt. Here's the pass. It's down on the tee. He swings his leg. The kick is up and the kick is good. Raiders 7, Patriots nothing on the Judd Collett FC Tucker MG Realtor scoreboard. We'll step aside. We'll have more after this. Raiders 7, Patriots nothing on a Camden Gasser run. Who Camden just outran the defense. I thought he may get caught about the 50-yard line, but that was not the case.
No, just a great run, great blocking. What you need on a 3rd down play.
Twin Staples back at the 15. And Rickelman back inside the 10 to await this Leon kickoff here. Leon has not had a touchback, but what he does, sometimes he kicks it away and pins guys and sets up the kick coverage team.
Yeah, they've done a great job of that all year.
Kicks it to the far sideline, and that's going to come out to the 35. That was not what we talked about. But nevertheless, the Patriots will have it at the 35, down 7-0.
Maybe the announcer jinx on Leon there.
Probably so. So the Patriots will take over. Raiders fortunate enough to stop Heritage Hills on their first possession as they drove the ball pretty well. But fortunate on a pass play that they did not connect on.
Yeah, and looking at the plays they ran on that last series, Southridge, struggled to stop them on the ground. So I wouldn't be surprised if Coach Wilkerson went back to the ground game here for the Patriots.
Ball in the middle of the field. Guth goes to the right. 3 guys come here to the near side. Schmidt has Rickelman on his right shoulder. Here's a snap. They go to Rickelman. No, they fake it with Schmidt, and the Raiders quickly pounce on him and knock him down. Good fake there, but Schmidt kept the football, and Southridge able to get there. Reed Schrader, also Leighton Lauderdale amongst the guys in there.
Yes, Heritage Hills just trying to go with different formations, trying to make you guess what it's going to be. They're going into the bone, a little wing set. Now they're going some spread. So just trying to adjust and try to make you guess what we're going to see next.
A little spread out of that as well. They had 3 guys here to the near side. 2nd down at 10 from the 35 for the Patriots. Receiver comes here to the near side. That's Jordan Mitchell, and back to the wing under center. Here's the snap. They fake it. Schmidt drops back. He's going to go to Rickelman on a halfback pass. Raiders tip it up in the air. They pick it off. They picked off the halfback pass. That was outstanding. And it looks like Nykum was the guy that came down with it.
Yeah, that's just a well-scouted play right there, Kurt. Southridge knew what was coming. Didn't fool him, and Nykum got back into his drop, got back into his zone, picked the play off. Southridge has great field position now at the Heritage Hills 25-yard line.
Well, we mentioned Rickelman being the quarterback, so that's not out of the possibility.
No,
usually those plays go down the field. That was kind of in the flat, and the ball was tipped. And Nykum was right there, his first pick of the year. Raiders have it in great field position. Here's a snap. They fake it to Gasser. Taylor right up the middle. He twists and turns and gets inside the 15 down to the 13.
Yeah, it takes about 4 Patriots to bring him down. Picks up the first down. So Southridge humming on all cylinders after that slow start early.
Well, that ball was tipped up in the air, and 3 or 4 Raiders kind of high-pointed like you would a rebound, and it was Nykum who came down with it.
makes Coach Rohr happy as a basketball player.
Right. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line for the Raiders, already up 7-0 on their third possession of the game. Horton goes wide to the right side. Kippenbrock and Gasser, the two wings. Taylor waits for the football, gets it. Tries to go to Springer. He tries right side, now cuts it up the middle to not much yardage.
Yeah, just well scouted play for Heritage Hills right there. Just a little power to the right side, and Heritage Hills had more guys at the point of attack than Southridge could block.
7-0 Raiders, under 5 to play here in the first quarter out here at Raider Field. Again, the Patriots are in the large school division of the PAC, but we're going to play a non-league game, if you will. They wanted to keep Gibson and Heritage on the schedule, and then they play Boonville, who's also in the big school. 2nd down and 10 for the Raiders at the Patriot 13. Man in motion, that's Gasser. They're going to give it to him. He's going to sweep the right side. There's a flag down on the play. Gasser still on his feet, runs into heavy traffic at about the 11. And a flag down, we'll sort that out. See what that is all about here.
It's in the area of holding or illegal block. Looks like they're talking to the Heritage Hills captains right now. Holding on Southridge. He's going to bring it back. Make it 2nd and about approximately 21.
All the way back, as you mentioned, to the 21-yard line here with 4:29 to go in the first quarter. So Taylor looks to the sideline. Wibbler comes in with a play here. So the football back at that, actually at the 26, I should say. Receiver goes off to the left side. That's Wibbler. Double wing, Gasser, the wing to the right side. Taylor sends him in motion across the formation. Going to fake it to him. Taylor's going to go right over left tackle. Get some hard-fought yardage. Ball maybe loose on the play. Let's see. Patriots got it. Patriots come up with it. They pounce on it. Taylor hadn't fumbled too many times, but he did right there. One game they had a little trouble with it. So they trade turnovers here. Picked by Nycombe. Now the fumble recovery by the Patriots. Heritage Hills gets it at the 21 of Heritage Hills. So Schmidt brings his unit back onto the field. Ball on the right hash mark. Wing under center now. Here's the play. They go to Chew right up the middle, and the Raiders quickly grab a hold of him.
Real nice job by Quinn Barnett. Gets off his block, makes the tackle. Posted by the Raiders, help him clean it up.
Taylor and Kippenbrock in as well. They're playing Chase Taylor a little bit at linebacker. They're walking him up toward the line of scrimmage as well.
Gain of about 2 on the play makes it 2nd and 8.
Southridge runs that offense with the quarterback in the pistol. Heritage Hills, like Tell City, they go under center in that formation.
All right, similar blocking up front, but just how it looks in the backfield with the quarterback carrying out his fakes.
Now back to the gun. 3 receivers here to the near side. Schmidt takes the football, wants to throw. Quick step, throws it incomplete off the hands of Gasser, who just saw his 4th interception slip through his hands.
And I think that was tipped, too, by the linebacker on back on the flats and went over Goof's head, and Gasser nearly picked it off as well.
Yeah, he was going to the far sideline toward the Patriot bench. Now it's 3rd down and 8 from the 23. Patriots again do not want to string together 3 and outs. They want to keep that ball kind of like they did that first possession.
Yeah, keep the ball, milk clock, and keep the ball away from the Southridge offense.
3rd down and 8 from the 23. 3 receivers come here to the near side. Schmidt in an empty backfield. He'll wait for the shotgun snap. Gets it. Drops back to throw. Has some time. Gets flushed to the sideline. Ball incomplete at the 29, or did he catch it?
You're going to say he caught it, but it's going to be about a yard short of a first down.
Guth put his hands underneath the ball, made a nice sliding catch. Boy, now what do you do?
4th and 1. I think you got to punt. Looks like they're going to do that. Now, Southridge has to be aware of the hard count.
From the 29 here.
Yeah.
Well, Schmidt's going to come up in a shotgun or pistol formation. Now, actually, they're going to send Guth back. Yeah, they do. Here's the kick. Line drive. Takes a nice Heritage Hills bounce.
Oh, my.
And hopefully for Southridge, if it gets into the end zone, it's not going to. Patriots are going to kill it down at the half-yard line. What a punt.
Talk about flipping the field. So Heritage Hills downs it inside the 1-yard line. So Southridge comes out in the shadows of their own goalpost here.
Right. That was a big turf bounce. Sometimes you get it, sometimes it hurts you.
That's right.
Raiders on top, 7-0, 2:34 to go. First quarter. So the Raiders will huddle up in their own end zone. This could be interesting. Ball on the...
Here's where you definitely don't want any snap issues.
So Southridge, again, deep in their own territory here. Still huddling up down there. They come up under center. They're going to give it away deep in the backfield to Springer. He carries guys across the 5 to about the 7. That is much needed. Decided to go under center there for some tough yardage and create some space.
Yeah, Springer does a great job picking up the tough yards when needed. Picks up about 8 on the play. Makes it 2nd and 2 for Southridge.
Springer came in with 502 rushing yards. Gasser with 604 and Kippenbrock with 182. It's an equal opportunity backfield as it always is at Southridge. 2nd down and 3. Let's say 7.5, 8-yard line. Southridge now back to the pistol with 3 guys back there with Taylor. Here's the snap. They're going to give it to Kippenbrock once again. And he gets it across the 10, or make it Springer, I should say. They're on the way down farther away from us, so it is Springer. He gets it out to about the 13.
Picks up the first down.
Yep.
Ball spotted in the middle of the field. 1:44 left in the first quarter.
Raiders on top, 7-0. This feels good to be playing in week 8, about 75 degrees, very comfortable, huge crowd. They honored the 70 Huntingburg team, had the cheer clinic as well tonight, so that brings fans out to the yard. 1st and 10 from the 13. Taylor waits for the ball, gets another ball, went right through his hands, and he has to cover it up at the 5. They're hitting him right in the hands, but I think there's too much mustard on it or something. I mean, looking up the field.
Yeah, you're not ready for it, or like you said, it's too hard.
Coaching staff are all looking at each other like, what in the world is going on? So that backs them up inside the 5 to about the 4.5 with under a minute to play. Maybe once they switch the ends of the field, it will be better for Southridge.
Yeah.
So 2nd and 18, Taylor. Back of the pistol. 2 guys on his left and to the right. He takes the football, wants to throw, has some time, guns it down to the near sideline. It's in the air. Gasser was waiting for it, and then somebody drove on the football, and it was Guth knocking it away. Ball was up in the air a long time. Guth came away from the play to get in on it.
Yeah, just a one-man route, one-man combo right there, and Guth read Taylor's eyes and knocked it down as soon as he broke on the ball.
Taylor had a lot of time. Now it's 3rd down and 18 from the 5. Well, if you punt it away again, Heritage Hills still gets the advantage because of that long punt.
Yeah. It's where special teams can be the equalizer in close ball games.
No doubt about that right here. So 3rd down and 18 from the 5. Taylor in the pistol. Waits, gets it. Hands it on the left side, right up the middle now to Springer as he cuts it back over the middle, gets it across the 10 to the 11. Not enough for the first down, and that'll bring out the punting unit once again.
Heritage Hills is going to take a timeout to avoid Southridge punting with the win, make Southridge punt into the win here.
It's not bad.
Kind of a chess match by Coach Wilkerson.
Raider football brought to you tonight by Toys Auto Parts. You can join them. They're locally owned. It's a Parts City Auto Parts supplier for their Wix Filter Day sale now through October 14th. Enjoy deep discounts on all your premium Wix filters and help your local FFA chapter by tearing off your Wix Filters box top at Toys Auto Parts in Huntingburg. Brought to you by Toys, and that's our press box sponsor tonight. So now 4th and 11 from the Southridge 12. Raiders lead 7-0 here on that Gasser 75-yard touchdown run.
That's the difference in the ball game right there. Just one play. Now.
So Rickelman and Staples will drop back deep. And the Patriots with a win over Washington last week. They've got a good quarterback in Trey Reed. And Rickelman had the huge game for the Patriots in that one. Get ready for their matchup with Gibson in a couple of weeks. Taylor back on his own goal line. Patriots are going to get good field position. Here's the snap. Taylor puts a foot into it. End over end kick. Rickelman will field it at the 45. Stumble. Gets it inside the 42 perhaps, and that's where the Patriots will have it, but in Raider territory.
It's a great field position for the Patriots. Southridge defense needs to come up with another huge stop. 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Got to think they'll run one play here before the quarter close.
Well, the Patriots huddle up here, down 7-0. Ball in the middle of the football field from the 43. Schmidt gets the play in from the far sideline. Guth will go wide to the right. They'll send a receiver here to the near side. That's Mitchell. Also Rickelman in the slot to the left.
Empty backfield.
Schmidt takes the football, gets a heavy rush by Springer. He's going to go down. Springer just came in untouched and knocked him down all the way back at the 47-yard line of Heritage Hills.
Yeah, that could just be an automatic stunt call that Southridge defense has. If they see empty, we're going to run this stunt and not give Heritage Hills time to prepare for it and block it. So Springer just read it and did his job, sacked the quarterback. That's going to close down the first quarter.
1 quarter in the books. Heritage Hills and Southridge. Raiders lead 7-0 on the Judd Collett FC Tucker MG Realtor scoreboard. We'll step aside. We'll have more PAC football after this, as Heritage Hills will have the football here for a 2nd down and 20 after the sack by Springer to end the first quarter. Patriots have it at the 47 of Heritage Hills for this 2nd and 20. Ball on the hash mark toward the Raider bench, which is the right. Guth, the slot here to the near side. 2 guys to the far. Schmidt with the guy in the backfield. Schmidt goes back to pass, gets a rush, throws a little screen to Staples, little tunnel screen, and the Raiders read it. They stay home. Reed Schrader got in on the stop. Also, Barnett was chasing as well as Kippenbrock.
Yeah, good job by Southridge covering that. Look for them to possibly come back to that with something off that, like a throw downfield, a fade or a seam route downfield later in the game.
Raiders have done a pretty good job against passing teams. Of course, Brady Allen, because they can rush that passer. That time, Schmidt just kept his feet chopping, knowing that guys were going to be after him.
That's right. So it brings up 3rd and long here for Southridge, 3rd and about 20 for the Heritage Hills Patriots.
They quickly come up to the line of scrimmage. Schmidt's going to go up under center with the fullback behind him. Schmidt takes the football. We'll give it to Rickelman. He tries to cut it back up the middle, gets tripped up by Aiden Yoakum, who made the initial hit, and they're going to be well short of the 1st down.
So punt team comes on for Heritage Hills.
Punter's busy tonight, John.
Yeah. Gasser back for Southridge. Punting into the wind now, so possibly we get a nice return here.
That possession did not last very long as far as seconds and minutes go for the Patriots.
No, it did not.
Gasser back at his own 20. Guth put a foot into it, had a big punt his last time up. This time kicks into the wind, comes here to the near side, and 2 Patriots look like ran into each other. Or maybe that's not the case, but Guth is down. There was no Raider in the vicinity. I was looking at the ball up the field. It's my mistake.
Yeah, I didn't see anybody from Southridge anywhere near the punter. But he's down grabbing, it looks like his left ankle.
Schmidt was back there. He might have been the protector, and
maybe got blocked into him.
Maybe so, because, again, I saw when a guy goes down like that, you maybe look at roughing the punter or whatever, but there were no flags.
There were no
Raiders were setting up for the block or for the return.
Yeah.
And Aubrey Block out there, and also Coach Wilkerson and Coach Buning and the Heritage Hills medical people as well.
It was kind of a wobbly punt, too, so maybe something, how he caught it and planted just didn't work out well.
So they're working on the punter here. Guth is down. They're going to help him up.
He's not putting any pressure on that left ankle.
So the Raiders will have it at the 31-yard line of Southridge, leading 7-0. Raider football brought to you by B&A Construction and Design. For that construction project that you perhaps have been putting off or just want or need, contact the guys and gals at B&A Construction and Design at 812-683-4600. You can stop by and see them on Highway 64 in Huntingburg, right across from the Huntingburg Country Club. So they're helping Guth off to the far sideline. He is their punter. Also, he's one of their main receivers, and we've seen him in secondary coverage as well for Heritage Hills. So the Raiders come up here, 1st and 10 from the 31. Other than that big play, they have not done much offensively. I know that counts. Taylor in the pistol, man in motion. This time the snap's low, and Taylor has it bobbled, and he has to pounce on it again. So they've been high, they've been low.
Yeah.
And after a while, it's almost like a 2-foot putt.
Yeah, no kidding. It's in the back of your head.
Right, whether you're the center, you're the quarterback. And
got the yips.
Forest Park 42, Pike Central nothing at halftime, so they'll run that clock, and boys will be home before we get out of our halftime. They had a 7 o'clock start.
Yeah.
2nd down at 12 from the 29. That's just a big component of the Raider offense, that timing of just getting that snap. Gasser in motion. This one's good, and now it's on the field again. The Patriots come up with it.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
That snap looked like it was pretty good.
Yeah, maybe it was a mesh issue where he's handing it off to Gasser on the jet motion.
Man, you just don't. I mean, they've gone 4 or 5 games when nothing happened, and then it just.
Now they're going to say Heritage Hill's ball.
Yeah, they recovered it.
Yeah.
So Patriots get the ball in good field position on a fumble recovery at the 29 of Southridge. I mean, this is just an alarming development here for Southridge. They go wishbone 2 tight ends. Schmidt under center, waits for it, gives it away deep in the backfield. The Raiders get to the ball carrier, fakes the junior, and they knock him back.
Wilkie and Barnett on the play. Minimal gain on the carry for the Patriots, brings up 2nd and 9. So this Southridge defense is being asked to hold up again.
Again, deal pretty soon into Ethan Hill's range.
Yeah.
Down on this end of the field. Receiver off to the left, way left. Wing T out of it. This time it's Staples right up the middle. The Raiders do another nice job. They kind of trip him up in the backfield. He stumbles forward.
Yeah, looks like Yoakum on the tackle along with Taylor as well.
3rd down and about 8. Football resting outside the 26-yard line.
You got to think with the wind here, going into the wind, it probably is 4-down territory for Heritage Hills. Ball spotted about the 26-yard line on the right hash mark. 8:48 and counting in the second quarter.
Alan Broker up in Iowa this weekend, he said, nice golf analogy. He wouldn't know anything about yipping putts.
Oh, no, he sure would not.
Just get those greens roll better, and you won't have to worry about the yips. 3rd down and 7. Here's the snap. They go right up the middle of the fullback, Jew, and he gets gobbled up, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, Southridge stingy defense. Not giving up much on those last 3 running plays.
So if you're Coach Wilk, do you go for the field goal here? You just try to keep the drive going at the ball spot at the 25.
I think they're going to go for it here. You're into the wind. It's so it'll be a 42-yard field goal. He probably has the leg without the wind, though.
Jasper and North 0-0 after 1. A couple of teams are riding 2-game losing streaks. 4th and 6 from the 25. Here's a snap. Schmidt wants to throw. Has some time. Throws it across the middle. Incomplete. Into some coverage. Schrader and Keenan Fuller back in coverage. Ball intended for Rickelman. And the Raiders will take over on downs.
Yeah, so Heritage Hills, multiple different looks there. They went with their wing, their bone look, and empty on that 4th down play.
So the Raiders take back over. Man, they're just struggling offensively. Ball at the 25. They've had several just bad snaps out of that pistol. So they're back in it. Taylor waits for it. Gets it. This is a good one. Little crisscross handoff. It's Kippenbrock bringing it to the near sideline. He's got running room. Gets knocked down at the 35. Kind of got him from behind, and he's going to be close to the 1st down.
Picks up about 9 on the carry. Nice run by Parker. Gets it out to about the 34-yard line of Southridge.
Kippenbrock came in with 120 yards on 17 carries. 2nd and 1 from the 34. Raiders come up. Wing T. Gasser here to the near. Springer in the backfield. Here's the snap. They're going to fake it to Gasser. Taylor right up the middle. He's got a 1st down. Drags defenders all the way out to the 42. Taylor again gets the 1st down.
Takes about 3 guys to bring Taylor down on that carry.
Glad you could join us tonight. Patriot and Raider football here at Southridge, week number 8 The Raiders next week will visit Forest Park in their regular season finale. The Patriots, and it used to be South Spencer, of course, but they'll be at Princeton. 1st and 10 from the 43. Double wing, Gasser and Kippenbrock. Taylor looks over the defense, sends Kippenbrock in motion. They'll give it to him. Here comes Parker. Turns the corner, gets it to the midfield stripe. Back up the numbers, back up the hash mark, all the way down to the Patriot 35.
Real nice run by Parker. He found a seam, planted his left foot, made a cut, got upfield, picks up a huge chunky yardage for Southridge. First down into Heritage Hills territory. Ball spotted at the 35-yard line on the left hash.
Well, I mean, just the fundamental thing of getting the snap is leading to big plays now.
Yeah. You got to do the little things first before you can do the big things.
I think maybe it's just like, hey, just slow down.
Yeah.
Be quick, but don't hurry. The old John Wooden, 1st and 10 at the 35. Once again, Taylor in the pistol gets it. Will go to Springer. Goes to the near sideline, breaks the tackle, gets to the outside. He's going to waltz into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. It looked like he was going to be stopped.
Now, a real nice run by Matt Springer there. He made one guy miss and put his shoulder down, ran over another guy, 35 yards for the touchdown.
So the Raiders, after taking over on downs, 4 plays and 75 yards for the score. Leon on for the extra point attempt. Gasser to hold as Springer gets his 11th of the season. Here's the kick, and the kick is up, and it's good. Raiders 14, Patriots nothing on the Judd Collett FC Tucker MG Realtor scoreboard. We'll step aside. We'll come back with more high school football after this. John Schneider back to Raider Field in Huntingburg. Southridge tacks on another score, leading 14-0. As that time Springer again looked like he was going to be stopped, but just kept his legs moving and got loose and went into the end zone for a 35-yard touchdown run. So Leon will tee it up at the 40 and send it to the north end of Raider Field. Rickelman back at his 5 with the Staples, both of them inside the 20 at about the 18. Leon's approach is in the air, and he's going to have his first touchback of the season. This one bounced in.
Yeah, so real nice kick by Jalen there. Drives it in the end zone, his first touchback.
So the Patriots take over at their own 20 here, down 14-0. They've had some spurts, but couldn't quite put things together, and the Raiders have bristled up when they needed to. Got a big interception on a tip by Nykum. 1st and 10 from the 20. Patriots come up under center. Schmidt with that wing and a fullback behind him. Long count the line of scrimmage. They're going to fake the chew right at the middle. The Raiders read it nicely, and they quickly get on top of Schmidt as they knock him down. It was Springer again.
Yeah, trying to run a little option look there for Heritage Hills. Springer just read his key, got downhill, made the play.
6:02 to go here in the second quarter. 14-0 Raiders on the Judd Collett FC Tucker MG Realtor scoreboard. Patriots with the football. At the half, we'll have another Colts preview. The Colts in Cleveland on Sunday to take on the Browns are having, I hate to say it, or strange to say, a pretty good season so far.
2 3-1 teams.
All right, Schmidt back under center. Double wing with a fullback in motion. Staples behind the formation. They'll pitch it back to him after motion. The Raiders knock him down. Gabe Wilkie got there to spill him.
Yeah, nobody could block Gabe Wilkie there. He was just a man on a mission. Fought off his block and made the play. Timeout now for an injured Patriot.
They had Guth go out early on that punt. The Patriots take a look in their medical team. They've got a good trainer, Southridge does, and Jessica Canese, Adam Canese on the coaching staff, her husband. So it's a family affair. It looks like it's Staples down. Of course, the Raiders in good hands with Aubrey Block and their medical team. So Coach Wilkerson, Coach Buning going to go out there and take a look at that. Florida State, that's a night game in South Bend. They had a week with COVID where their Wake Forest game got postponed. They were idle last week, so the Irish getting back at it. Still no Big 10 football.
2 more weeks for the Big 10.
Right, Indiana opens with Penn State. Wish they would have been playing up to this point, but at least they're going to start.
I guess beggars can't be choosers.
Right. Got some MAC football starting later as well in state with Ball State. Of course, Purdue and Indiana. So good to go. 3rd down and 15. Ball at the 15 with 5:19 to go. Schmidt going to go back under center. Wings and fullback for him. Now Staples behind the formation. Schmidt's going to drop back to throw. He's going to roll here to the near side. They chase him, throws it out to flat. Incomplete. Tip, and the Raiders pick it off. If they think it's Kippenbrock, it is. He'll take it down to the 1-yard line. Parker Kippenbrock off tip drill. Nearly took it back.
Yeah, Parker Kippenbrock did a real nice job getting back into his zone. Tipped the pass was tipped. He picked it off. Thought he got in the end zone, but they're going to say he got out at about the 2-yard line.
So Kippenbrock off a tip. Boy, the Heritage Hills guy made a catch, or not made the catch, but tipped it. And just as soon you knock it down and tip it up in the air.
Yeah, it's going to be well short of the first down, but Parker wanted it more than he did, I guess.
Raiders knocking at the Patriot door. Hayes climbs up over the football. Taylor with 3 backs in the backfield with him. Reed Schrader back there. Here's the snap. They will go to Kippenbrock. He goes in untouched. Touchdown Raiders. Kippenbrock on a 2-yard touchdown run. That's his first touchdown of the season. Parker Kippenbrock. A 2-yard run. He gets the pick and then into the end zone with 4:59 to go in the second quarter. Second interception of the game for the Raiders, both on tips. Nykum got one earlier. Leone on for the extra point attempt. He's been perfect tonight. Here's the snap. He swings his right leg. It's in the air. It's up, and it is good. Raiders 21, Patriots nothing on the Judd Cowett FC Tucker MG Realtor scoreboard. We'll have more PAC football right after this. Kippenbrock on the tipped pass, takes it down to the 2 on the interception. And then Parker carried it in from the 2 on the next play. Blast right through there with 4:59 to go in the second quarter.
Two key turnovers for Southridge tonight, or forcing two key turnovers for the Southridge defense, which you want as you approach the playoffs.
So Leone will kick it off. He was just in this position, had the touchback before the defense toughened up. So he'll tee it up at the 40 and send it away toward the north end zone. Waits for the official indication. Here it is, another driving line drive kick. Staples will field it inside the 10, brings it across the 15 to the 20, gets it across the 20 to about the 22. Raiders special teams guys fly down there, which they usually do.
It's like Aiden Yoakum on the tackle.
So Yoakum makes the tackle. Patriots with it, 1st and 10 at their 22-yard line. Patriots down 21-0. Again, they don't really move the ball through the air, and they're more of a running attack down through the air. So down in this deficit could be problematic. They go tight end, 2 tight ends with a double wing as well. Schmidt takes the football, gives it right up the middle to Chu, and the Raiders knock him down after a short gain. Keenan Fuller getting that start. He's been active in there. We've seen him on special teams and had a touchdown run last week against South Spencer.
Yeah, Keenan going to use his speed.
And the Patriots take on Princeton down at Tiger Stadium before playing Gibson Southern in the sectional opener.
2nd and 8 for the Patriots.
Patriots come up with 3:54 to go in the first half. Staples in motion behind the fullback. Now he goes back, and speaking of motion, I believe they're going to whistle for a motion penalty. Nope.
Yeah, it's going to be an encroachment on Southridge.
Okay.
It's like the right linebacker jumped. He was coming in on a stunt and tried to time up the snap count and just didn't get timed up quite properly.
Yeah, the Patriots had a guy in motion, then he moved back, so it wasn't on Heritage Hills. So they get a free 5. Ball with the nose of it at the 30-yard line. 21-0 Raiders. 3:37 to go here in the first half. Receiver comes here to the near side. That's Radigan. In wing formation. They fake it to Chu. Schmidt takes it, and he gets knocked down by Springer on the initial surge. Wilkie got in on the stop as well.
Little option. Takes it to the fullback and carries out his option responsibilities there. Picks up about 2 on the play. Makes it 3rd and half a yard, 3rd and 1, maybe.
3 minutes to go here in the first half. Kurt Guxel, John Schneider from the Toys Auto Parts of Huntingburg press box. High atop Raider Field on a beautiful week 8 of the high school football season. Patriots have the ball at the middle of the field for a 3rd and 1 from that 33-yard line. Wishbone formation for Schmidt. Gets the ball, deep handoff. And it's going to be Chu, I believe. No, maybe fakes. And it was.
Yeah, I think
fakes.
It was fakes. And picks up enough for the first down.
Wishbone, it's just been really good down through the years for him. And, if you run that the way they run it with discipline, you've got 2 guys blasting up in that hole.
Right.
And the back on either side running the ball up in there.
It was their bread and butter for over 20 years, and they ran it well.
1st and 10 for the Patriots. Once again, they go up the middle. This time, I believe it's Chu. They had a guy in motion behind the quarterback.
Have a timeout here. Looks like Southridge will take a timeout and try to stop them and maybe get the ball back.
Timeout on the field. Raiders lead 21-0 on the Judd Cowlett FC Tucker MG Realtor scoreboard. We'll take a break. This is high school football on WBDC. 21-0 Raiders. Patriots faced with a 2nd down and 8 from their 37 after that Southridge timeout. The Patriots have their full allotment of 3 timeouts left here in the first half.
So second and 8 for the Patriots. Ball in the middle of the field. 2:13 left in the second quarter.
And we'll talk Colts at halftime with Matt Taylor, have his Colts weekly update for their game against the Browns on Sunday. Patriots come up. Double-winged fullback behind Schmidt. Takes a snap. He's going to option here to the near side, pitch it back to Rickelman. The Raiders get him and pound him. Springer on the, Schrader on the initial hit, and he's down.
Southridge does a real nice job with their option responsibilities there.
Boy, Schrader came in. He was there in a hurry. Again, you have a guy assigned quarterback, have assigned pitch man, and Reed's down. Aubrey back onto the field.
Hopefully it's just a situation where he got the wind knocked out of him.
Raiders, I think they called a timeout, didn't they, before?
I think they did. I think they
right
did.
When the ball was stopped. But it's going to be official timeout anyway.
Yeah.
The Raiders lead 21-0 on the Judd Cowlett FC Tucker MG Realtor scoreboard. Reed bounces up. We'll have to come out for at least one play if he's not injured any further. Boy, he came in there like a missile. I mean, it was like he wasn't even in the frame if you're watching it.
Your option responsibilities is you have one guy take the fullback, somebody else take the quarterback, and then whoever else cleans up on the pitch. And then when the quarterback was done, there were about 3 Raiders on the pitch, and one of them was Reed, and he just destroyed him.
Well, the Raiders will be back on defense, or still on defense here for a 3rd and 10 from the 35. With 2:06 to play. So after the injury timeout and the other timeout, Raiders down to 1 timeout here with 2:06 to go. 3rd down and 10 from the 35 of Heritage Hills. Patriots have the football. They will send 3 guys to the left side of the formation. Radigan here to the near side. Rickelman back there in the gun with Schmidt on his right shoulder. Schmidt takes the low snap, drops back and throws, sets up, throws a little middle screen. They've got Rickelman. He's right down the middle, and he will get the first down all the way out to the 48. That was a little deeper screen or more down the field. Sometimes it's right near the line of scrimmage, but he's leaked out a little bit further, and a nice executed play by the Patriots.
Yeah, and had didn't have the lineman out and blocking in front of him, and had 2 other backs that were able to block in front of him, and that's why they could throw it behind the line of scrimmage, or pass line of scrimmage.
Rickelman, the junior, you can see where he was explosive at quarterback. He's really good out of the backfield, running the ball, just a good athlete back there. 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line. Patriots down 21-0. Schmidt takes the ball, will give it to Rickelman. Tries to sweep to the outside. The Raiders chase him down. This time it's Kippenbrock trying to set the edge over there in a very short gain.
Yeah, real nice job by Southridge defense there. String it out. Minimal gain on the play, maybe a yard gain. Makes it 2nd and 9 for the Patriots. 1:23 and counting in the second quarter.
Again, Patriots have the timeouts left, the 3 timeouts. Patriots will get the ball, I believe, to start the second half. They deferred. Receiver to the left. Receiver here to the near side. That's Radigan. Guth has not come back. Here's a snap. Schmidt rolls out, throws it here to the near side. It's got Staples, but the Raiders quickly wrap up and drive back. As they get him to the ground, as Springer was out there.
Yeah, Springer and Wilkie on the initial contact. You know, one thing about the Southridge defense is they are aggressive. They're flying to the football. It's what you want to see. You know, it's the right time of the year for that, too.
Part of that, for the most part, the Patriots have not stretched the field, so they're coming, on anything short.
You know, they're trying to maybe kind of dink and dunk and get some stuff underneath and just allow Southridge to rally to the football. Now, maybe without Guth, they lose their ability to stretch the field and try to go downfield and take a home run shot.
Patriots in their huddle. Play clock down to 5 with the game clock at 18, so they'll probably take a timeout here on 3rd and 9.
Timeout or a penalty, yeah.
They take the timeout. 13 seconds to go first half. 21-0 Raiders will step aside. We'll have more PAC football after this. Back at Raider Field for the final 13 seconds of the first half. 21-0 Southridge. Heritage Hills has the football. 3rd and 9 from the Raider 49. So Heritage Hills took that timeout as the play clock was down to 1. Again, they don't want to do anything that would lead to a, scoop and score, an interception, pick 6 type of deal.
Yeah, so they'll try to get some yards here, maybe take a home run shot.
They set up for Hill for a field goal maybe. 3 receivers to the left. Rickelman back there with him. They'll fake it. Schmidt will carry it to the far side. Tries to get the corner turn. Bangs into Yoakum, and he gets stopped at the 40.
Gets the first down, so the clock will stop. The chains to reset. And they're going to blow it dead here for a timeout, looks like.
We'll keep this one here. Even with Schmidt carrying the ball, he did have a guy behind him. Make it an option, down the field. You can always pitch no matter how far down the field you are. So the Raiders, again, trying to prevent the big play here. Patriots have it 1st and 10 at the Raider 39 here with 5.6 seconds to go in the first half. And Forest Park was up on Pike Central with the intermission 42-0. At last glance, Jasper and North were 0-0 after 1 out at Bundred Stadium. Cats drew Central in their opening game. Rematch of a game a couple of weeks ago down at Central Stadium in which Cats were knocking at the Bear door late in the game but just couldn't get it across the end zone.
That should be a good one.
Yeah, that'll be a decent rematch. So the Raiders break their huddle here, send their defense back onto the field. And see what Heritage Hills does here, 1st and 10 from the 39.
Got to think they're just going to try to play some vanilla coverage and nothing crazy, stay deep as the deepest here and just try to knock anything down that Heritage Hills throws at them. And come out in an empty set, no running backs in the backfield.
Schmidt will take that snap. He'll drop back to throw, winds up, throws it down the far sideline. It's in the air, caught over there by Wibbler, but he's out of bounds on the interception. But he's out of bounds, and that'll be the end of the first half. So Southridge, after 1 half of football, heads to the locker room on top of the Heritage Hills Patriots, 21-0, as the two teams go off in here in this Week 8 battle here at Raider Field. Our scoreboard sponsor tonight, as always, Judd Cowett, FC Tucker MG Realtor. Your hometown Huntingburg Realtor is Judd Cowett with FC Tucker MG Realtors. Buying or selling a home or land, contact Judd at huntingburghomes.com. com. Kurt Gooksell, John Schneider back to Raider Field, getting ready for second half action as Southridge is on top 21-0. The Patriots will have the football to begin the second half.
So Jalen Leon will kick off again. Southridge kick cover team looks to pin them in deep. Wind still blowing out of the south to the north.
So we have second half action again. Forest Park puts their game in the books, 49-6 earlier. They had the 7 o'clock start and also the running clock. So Leon to tee it up. It'll be Rickelman back deep to return this kick for the Patriots. Heritage Hills again goes to Princeton in week 9. Take on the Tigers. Gibson in the large school division in the conference, they're 3-0. Boonville 3-1. Mount Vernon 2-1, and Heritage Hills 1-3. Princeton 0-2. So here's the boot by Leon, end over end driving kick, and this one is going to check up. They're going to have to field it. Rickelman inside the 5. He brings it up the middle, or toward the numbers, I should say, out to the 15. I think he was banking on it going out of bounds, but it, again, got a turf bounce back toward the field.
Yeah, it kind of checked up a little bit, and Southridge able to pin him inside the 15, so good job by the kick cover team for Southridge.
Well, the Patriots, again, they've had some different looks offensively, but have not really sustained anything.
Yeah, move the ball somewhat on the ground, but just haven't been able to get anything going, really.
So the Raiders defense on the field leading 21-0 here. Patriots will come up. Rickelman's now going to go under center. He's going to be the quarterback. Staples on the wings. Here's the play. They're going to fake it on the option, but quickly the Raiders come down and get the tackle really quick on that option look, and it was
not sure if it
Matt
was
Altmaier.
Not sure if it was a mix-up in the backfield or if it was a truly designed option run, but Southridge snuffed that out really well, and no gain for the Patriots on that play.
So Altmaier's going to go in there at that linebacker spot where Taylor was earlier with Fuller, Lauderdale, and Barnett, the down lineman. Schmidt back at quarterback for the Patriots. He's going to try Chu left side, and the Raiders stack him up. It looked like Aiden Yoakum got there to initially stand him up.
Yeah, there's about 6 black shirts around the ball carrier, which is what you want to see for Southridge. So pursuing of the football, which is great.
So 3rd down and 6. The Patriots have been in this position a lot tonight against the stingy Raider defense. 10:53 to go in the third quarter. 21-0 Southridge. Ball in the left hash mark toward the Patriot bench. They'll send a receiver wide to the left, a slot to the left. Same way now with 3 guys with an empty for Schmidt. Schmidt takes the football, steps up, heavy rush. He's chased, he's hit, he gets it gone, and it's incomplete. Boy, he threw that one at the last second after Kippenbrock had a hold of it.
Lucky the pass wasn't intercepted. Whoa. He just kind of threw it up there and got a lot of guys chomping for that ball.
I wasn't anticipating him throwing that. I think Coach Wilkner said, you might just want to take the sack there.
Yeah.
I was kind of a loss for what that was how he threw it. He just kind of shoveled it forward, and again, he threw it in no man's land. So the Patriots will have to punt here. Here's the snap. They've got a backup punter in the game. Guth went out earlier, didn't catch a number, and the ball is out of bounds at about the 45 of Heritage Hills. Got some clarification. I think the up man was pushed back into Guth on a hard charge by the Raider punt block team on that injury to Guth.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. What it sounds like from our spotters down below. So Southridge, really good field position to start this first drive of the second half. 39-yard line of the Patriots. Ball in the right hash.
So the Raiders come up. Gassler in there. Taylor, the quarterback, sends a man in motion across the formation. He's going to give it to Kippenbrock. Tries to sweep. Gets it up the hash mark. Lowers his shoulder. Gets it inside the 30 to the 29.
Well, Parker just lowered his shoulder, ran through 2 Patriot defenders, carried them each about 4 yards for some extra yardage after contact there.
So the Raiders will have the football at the 29 for a first down. He got right to the number. Yoakum, the tight end to the left side, double wing formation. Gasser, the wing to the near. In motion, Kippenbrock around the formation. Taylor drops back at throw. Heavy rush. He is hit, stood up, and he will go down as Jordan Mitchell and another Patriot there to kind of dance with him, and they blew the whistle.
Yeah, just a little mix-up in the blocking scheme, it looked like. And as soon as Taylor dropped back to pass, he had no time to throw and tried to eat it, take a sack. Loss of about 10 on the play.
Was that one of the few times they've even attempted to throw tonight?
Yeah, he was 0 for 1 in the first half.
Second down and 19. We run the ball so much, it's hard to remember. Second down and 19 from the 37. Raiders come up, ball in the middle of the field. Yoakum, the tight end left. Got a little bunch formation to the right side. Taylor in the pistol sends Gasser in motion across the formation. They'll give it to Camden. He tries to get the corner down near the Patriot bench. Dances out of bounds at about the 33-yard line.
So picks up about 4 on the play, maybe 5.
Running to the short side of the field right there. 9:25 to go here in the third. Raiders lead 21-0. Third down and 14.
Ball spotted at about the 34-yard line.
And Raiders probably in 4-down territory here. Ball on the right hash. They come up. Wibbler comes here to the near side. Gasser a slot to the near. Wing to the right. Kippenbrock. Here's the play. Taylor drops back. Has a lot of room. Throws it down the near sideline for Gasser. Touchdown Raiders. 34-yard touchdown strike from Taylor to Gasser. Gasser's 7th reception of the year. Taylor's 8th touchdown pass.
Gasser was just wide open. Just a little corner route. He split 2 defenders. Wide open. Taylor found him. No credit the line for Taylor. He had all day to throw that.
So Gasser on the receiving end at 9:18 to go here in the third quarter. Leon on for the extra point attempt. The snap, it's down. He swings his right leg. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Raiders 28, Patriots nothing on the Judd Cowett FC Tucker Emge Realtor scoreboard. We'll take a break. You're listening and watching high school football on WBDC and 18 WJTS. John Schneider back to Raider Field. Touchdown pass from Taylor to Gasser makes it 28-0 after the Jalen Leon extra point attempt. So the Patriots back to kick receive here as Leon to kick it off. We'll kick it toward the north end zone here at Raider Field. Here's the approach. High end over end kick. Rickelman at his 10 across the 15 now. Runs into one of his own players. Takes it up the middle across the 25 to the 26. The Patriots get the ball down 28-0.
It's like Caleb Kramer on the stop for Southridge. The Patriots come on with their second possession of the second half now.
The Patriots had Rickelman take a snap last possession. See what they do here. 9:11 to go, third quarter. Patriots 3-4 coming in. Raiders perfect at 7-0. Ball in the right hash mark towards Southridge's sideline. Schmidt's under center. Chu, the fullback, right behind him in that wing formation. They're going to give it to Chu. He tries the right side, and the Raiders stand him up right in the hole. This Raider defensive line has been good tonight. Springer, Keenan Fuller in on the stop.
Altmaier as well. Yeah, so that's big going forward for Southridge. If this defense can keep playing at this level, it's going to take you a long way.
2nd and 9, 8:47 to go in the third. Ball at the 34 of Heritage Hills for the Patriots. Mitchell will go wide to the left side. 2 tight end line for the Patriots. Raiders creep up. Schmidt drops the throw, sets his feet, throws it to the far sideline. In the air, incomplete, intended for Mitchell. Gasser drove hard on it, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, and I guarantee you Schmidt heard footsteps coming there because
they're chasing him.
Or Springer was coming from his blind side there.
And it helped them against Gibson, man. That defensive line, they just put pressure. There's no easy throws, even when Allen was back there, and that was part of their success.
Right, and it's not like it's not like Southridge's defensive line is just overpowering guys. They're using their speed and their quickness and their agility, just beating guys off their blocks up front and wreaking havoc in the backfield.
Third down and 9. 2 receivers in a slot to the left, 1 here to the near. 1 back with Schmidt in that gun. Gets the football, tries to give it to Rickham when he keeps it. Instead, he goes right up the middle and gains some yardage out to the 40. That play looked like it was going to be doomed, kind of a mix-up. Yeah. But he took nothing and made something.
Right, a little bit of a read option, and I think he was going to give it, but
the guy was by him.
The give guy was either by him or tackled, and he just pulled it and ran for what he could get there, 10 yards of first down.
Out to the 41 of Heritage Hills. Man, that play didn't look. It's almost, it's not how, it's how many.
Right, exactly.
First and 10 at the 41. Patriots come up, ball in the middle of the field. They're down 28-0. They need to get some work done. 2 wings, Chew behind Schmidt in that wing formation. They're going to give it to Staples. He tries to go right side, or make it Rickelman, I should say. He gets it.
Wilkie and Springer on the tackle for Southridge.
Running man in motion, then just gave it to him. Trying to slant it in there. So second down for the Patriots, and 9 yards to go. Ball at the 43 of Heritage Hills. Raiders 28, Patriots nothing on the Judd Collett FC Tucker Emge Realtor scoreboard. Receiver to the left side, double wing formation. Chew back there behind Schmidt. He waits, gets the snap, will go to Staples, and Schuyler is chopped down at the 45, a gain of about 2 on the play.
Aiden Yoakum on the tackle for Southridge. Makes it third and about 6, maybe 5 for the Patriots.
Staples, here 2 of them in there. Schuyler and also Shane. They're sophomores. Ball just outside the 45, 45 and a half. Third down and 5. 6:57 to go third quarter. Raiders 28, Patriots nothing. So the Raider defense trying to get off the field here on third down. Mitchell and Staples go off to the left side. Radigan here to the near. Here's a snap. It came too soon. Schmidt has to get rid of it. Throws it out in the flat. Pick. No. Dropped by Gasser. Also, Wilkie was back in coverage. That ball was snapped before Schmidt was ready, and he was lucky he caught it.
Yeah, and it could have been 6 points the other way for Gasser. He would have caught that. He was off to the races.
Boy, the Raiders could have made a big play on 2 or 3 different parts of that play. Yeah. Scooping it up in the backfield is Schmidt with some good hands. Now the Patriots are going to have to punt.
It looks like their backup punter is number 44, Dakota Borst.
Yeah, with Booth out earlier. Here's a snap. Raiders go back to return. Puts this one high in the air. Not a long punt into the wind. It's going to take a Patriot bounce, though, and killed at the 26-yard line. So that's where Southridge will go to work at their own 26, leading 28-0. We'll say, I mean, as much trouble Southridge has had offensively at times with different things, this defense has been really, really good.
Yeah, they've been stout all night, all year for that matter.
Ball on the left hash. Center receiver Wibbler to the right side. Double wing for the Raiders. In motion, Gasser across the formation. They're going to give it to Camden. He's going to try to sweep the outside right side, and the Patriots do a nice job of stringing him out. Rickelman over there as he tried to get the outside, and the Patriots just had none of it. Eric Thomas also chased him.
Rickelman's done a nice job setting the edge against that jet sweep at times tonight. Made it harder for us to establish that play.
Second down and 12, football at the 24 for the Raiders. Right hash mark, ball located. Gasser and Horton come here to the near side. One back with Taylor, sends a man in motion. They're going to fake it to him. Taylor right up the middle, carries some tacklers, gets it out to the 29.
Picks up about 4 on the carry, and it takes about 4 Patriots to bring Taylor down.
Midway through the third, 28-0 Raiders. Southridge with a third down from the 29, 3rd and 7. And the Raiders have moved the ball, or actually threw a couple of passes tonight. Hit Gasser on that long one on the last possession. Good for 35 yards. Wing T once again out of the pistol. Taylor Takes the football, retreats back and throw, has some time, slings it to the sideline, incomplete, too high for Wibbler over there on the numbers. Rickelman and Chu on the coverage.
Yeah, just a little too high for Wibbler. Well thrown ball, but Wibbler just couldn't come down with it.
So the Raiders are going to be forced to punt on a 3-and-out to the Patriots. Their defense holds tough here, down 28-0. Going to get decent field position. Taylor will send it away from his 15 or 16. Oh, now he's going to move up to about the 19. Here's a snap. He handles that. Taylor, a high kick, goes above the lights, drives Rickelman back. He's going to get away from it. He might have touched it. Raiders scoop it up. Kippenbrock has it, but they're going to say it does not touch a Patriot.
No, they're going to say, Southridge fan doesn't like it. It looks like it did touch him, but the official down on the field has a better
view. Well, who has
to?
So I guess Kippenbrock, when he touched it, that's where it's going to be.
When he touches it, that's where it's dead. You can't advance a muffed punt like that. But, from our perspective, it looked like the Heritage Hills return man did graze the ball, did touch the ball.
Rewind that tomorrow when you watch it on 18 WJTS.
Yeah, exactly.
Coach B wants a little explanation. Well, that would have been a nifty play as Kippenbrock came sprinting in. So the Patriots will take it at the 29. Double wing formation. Staples in motion behind the formation. They're going to give it to Skylar Staples. And once again, the Raiders' stout defensive line gets it.
Yoakum and Altmaier on the tackle, as well as Quinn Barnett.
28-0 Raiders here. 5:06 to go in the third quarter. Raiders looking for win number 8. Stay unbeaten heading into the game next week against the 6-2 Rangers, who picked up a victory earlier tonight. Under 5 to play here in the third. Radigan here to the near side. Double wing for Schmidt. Looks over that Raider defense before getting under center. Takes the football, fakes it. He's going to keep it himself right over center. But again, the Raiders stand him up and knock him back.
Springer, Altmaier, Lauderdale, all in on the play.
So it'll be 3rd down and 8. And Coach Wilkerson, when he looks at the scoreboard, he's seen that a few times tonight. It seemed like they've been down in distance, challenged so far in this one against this Raider defense.
Yeah, and it looks like they're not in much of a hurry to get the play off here. Let the clock run and just try to look for something positive on each play.
Play clock down to 10. Receivers to the left, 3 of them. Slot and a receiver here to the near. Empty for Schmidt out of the gun. Schmidt takes the football, winds up, throws it down the middle. It's in the air, caught by Rickelman, and he may go. Rickelman outruns the Raider defense, got behind him, and a 65-yard pitch and catch from Schmidt to Rickelman.
It looked like the corner, corner had safety help, and he beat the corner. Safety went over the top to try to make the play, and just missed it. Rickelman came down with it, scores.
Well, the Patriots get on the board. The shutout no more for the Raiders. Well, he was out of empty, and he had receivers all over the place, and a little mix-up perhaps by the Raiders as Ethan Hill on for the extra point attempt. After the Raider punt, Patriots on the board. Snap is high. They get it down on the tee. The kick is up. It's a booming kick, and it is good. Patriots on the board. Southridge 28. Heritage Hills 7 on the Judd Cowlett FC Tucker Emge Realtor scoreboard. We'll take a break. We'll have more high school football after this. John Schneider back to Raider Field. Southridge 28, Patriots 7. They get the long 65-yard pass play from Schmidt to Rickelman right down Broadway here at Raider Field. Got into the secondary, and Schmidt hung it out there, and Rickelman took it the rest of the way. Hill to kick things off for the Raiders. Gasser back deep. Has potential to get into the end zone. This one, though, short. Angles it to the far sideline. It's going to be out of bounds. Raiders will get it to 35. I don't know if that's something that they tried.
I'm not sure. Not sure if they wanted to try to do a directional type kick. And
maybe into the wind. They didn't think they were going to get the touchback. But
he is kicking into the wind.
Raiders 28, Patriots 7. With 3:44 to go here in the third. Had an extra long halftime. Had different things going on here at Raider Field. So Southridge's offense comes back out. Week number 8 of the high school football season. Perfect weather, perfect night for ball. As Southridge comes up, Wibbler wide to the right side. Gasser and Kippenbrock, the wing formation for the Raiders. In motion, Kippenbrock across the formation. They'll fake it to him. Taylor right up the middle, carries defenders out to the Southridge 44.
Picks up about 8 on the carry. Real nice job by Chase and his offensive line to block for him.
So the Raiders trying to move that ball on the ground as they have the lead here, 28-7. Going to call it 2nd down and 2. Elijah Horton here to the near side wide. Running back there with Taylor on his right shoulder out of the pistol. Gasser in motion behind Taylor. They give it up the middle to the fullback, Springer. Not much there. The Patriot defense there to meet the ball carrier. Pretty good defense there by Heritage Hills.
So no gain on the play. Maybe a loss of 1 for the Raiders. Makes it 3rd and about 2.
Ross Temple got it on the stop.
Now Southridge trying to pick up a first down here after punting on that last possession.
3rd down and 2. Gasser and Wilkie wide to the right side. Taylor looks over the defense, takes the ball. Will give it to Springer. He brings it to the near side. He pushes his offensive lineman in front of him. He's across the midfield stripe. Still on his feet down the near sideline before finally getting wrestled out at the 22-yard line. Wow.
Springer just trying to stiff arm the Heritage Hills defender. And
I think he stiffed on one of his guys, too.
Might have. But, yeah, it was about 10 yards of just a Matt Springer stiff arm for that Heritage Hills defender. Into Patriot territory. Ball spotted about the 23-yard line.
Patriots getting some guys in and off the field here. Again, Gasser, wing to the left. Kippenbrock, wing to the right. Springer back there with Chase Taylor. Taylor sends Gasser in motion to the right side. They will fake it. Taylor jumps over a Patriot defender. Still on his feet inside the 10, down to the 9.
Another nice job run by Taylor. Offensive line, great job blocking. Inside the 10-yard line, 1st and goal to go for Southridge.
Raiders already lead 28-7. Trying to drive it in. Horton wide to the right side. Gasser joins him over there. One wing, that's Kippenbrock to the left. Taylor gets the ball. Will go to Springer. Tries to go left side. Gets it down to the 5. He's into the end zone. Touchdown to Raiders. Springer, an odd-yard run.
Springer almost goes in untouched. Just runs the ball hard. Gets great blocking up front from his line. Southridge with the drive that they were looking for to answer that last Patriot score.
So Springer gets his 2nd of the night. And Leone on for the extra point attempt here with 1:46 to go in the 3rd. So the Raiders answer that Patriot TD with one of their own. After getting the ball at the 40 or the 35-yard line. Gasser to hold. He can't get it down on the tee. It's a fire drill, and the Raiders do not get the kick away. And the extra point is no good on the mishandled or low snap, if you will. And it's 34-7 Raiders. On the Judd Collett FC Tucker Emge Realtor scoreboard, we'll step aside. We'll have more Heritage Hills and Southridge football right after this. Gusel, John Schneider back here at Raider Field, 34-7, Southridge on top. Leone back on the kick. So here's the approach. High kick. Right down the middle of the field. It's going to be short. Patriots let it bounce. Staples going to field it, and tackle made by Levi Nykum.
And that Southridge kickoff team just flies down, breaks down, makes a nice tackle.
So Levi got the stop. 1:41 to go here in the 3rd. After 3 at North, Jasper still trails North 9-7. So baseball score going there. Yankees do that in like 5 innings.
Yeah.
Gets the raise. 34-7. Schmidt back there with Rickelman out of the gun. Gets the snap. We'll give it to Rickman. Tries the left side. Knocked down by Parker Kippenbrock. Parallel to the line of scrimmage. He may have lost two.
Yeah, nice job by Parker. He read his key, got downhill. Tackle for a loss.
Lost of a couple on the play. It'll be 2nd and 12.
2nd down and 12 here. It's 1:16 to go here in the third. I'll see how the Patriots play this 2nd down and 12. 3 receivers to the near side. 1 to the far. Schmidt with Rickelman back there. Takes the ball, low snap, digs it up. Heavy rush. He's hit as he throws it out to Radigan. Incomplete. Overshot him. Schmidt was very fortunate to get rid of that ball. He was chased heavily again.
Yeah, either Altmaier or Leighton Lauderdale came screaming after him. Just got rid of it as soon as he could. This makes it 3rd and about 11 for the Patriots. Ball on the left hash. Coach B yelling out, watch, screen, and draw. Southridge is burning one of those earlier in the first half.
Once again, Schmidt in that pistol takes the football. Will fake it, take it up the middle. Now he goes to the left side, still to speed across the 30 to the 31-yard line.
Going to be near a first down. See that? They're going to give him the first. Moving the chains. So 1st and 10 Patriots. Clock stopped at 46 seconds in the third quarter.
Patriots will have to snap it again here in the third quarter.
Southridge leads 34-7. Final play of the third upcoming.
So here come the Patriots. Receiver here to the near. Wing T formation under center. They take the snap, give it up the middle of the fullback. Chew. Not much there. They unpile on the last play, as John said, of the third quarter. After 3 complete here at Raider Field at Huntingburg. Southridge 34, Heritage Hill 7 on the Judd Collett FC Tucker MG Realtor scoreboard. We'll take a break and we'll have more high school football right after this. Raider Field, Southridge after 3 leads 34-7 over the Heritage Hills Patriots. Still huddled up for the Patriots near their sideline. Just rolling here.
Trying to get something going, trying to find something that's going to maybe give them a spark.
The Patriots will have the ball here. 35. Going to huddle up out on the field as well. Oh, here we go. Radigan off to the right side. Also Staples. 2 Staples over there. Rickelman back there with Schmidt. Schmidt looks over the defense, takes the ball, play action fake, throws it incomplete. Too hot to handle across the middle for Jordan Mitchell. Incomplete.
Nykum on the coverage for Southridge makes it 3rd and 8 for the Patriots.
11:48 to go, I should say, third quarter. Raiders 34, Patriots 7 against Southridge on the road next Friday night at Ferdinand to take on Forest Park in the rivalry ending to the regular season. We're going to Mount Vernon in week number 10. 3 receivers to the right, 1 here to the near in a slot. He got a jump early. Schmidt back to pass, throws it to the far sideline, incomplete. Once again, too high for Radigan. Looked like the guy here on the near side jumped off early, but
Wilkie with the punishing hit on the receiver.
Kind of hung him out to dry, threw it too high.
Wilkie slammed him down to the turf, made him feel that.
Punt situation for the Patriots now, 4th and 7 from their own 35. So
Horsty will punt with the wind here.
High snap, he pulls it down with one hand. Great catch, line drive kick, drives Gasser back. Over the shoulder catch near the 21. He gets knocked down inside the Raider 18. So a good special team sequence by the Patriots. First of all, Borsty's catch with one hand on that high snap, and then he drove the punt back, and then they drove Gasser back. Good play by the Patriots.
Yeah, Gasser caught it, tried to make something out of it. Just too many Patriots for them to shake loose of.
But that's a good play on Cam, too, because that ball bounces. They may down it inside the one again. The way they had that 75-yard punt earlier in the game by Guth. 1st and 10, Raiders at the 19 of Southridge. With 11:32 to go in the game, Raiders up 34-7. Taylor back in the pistol, double wing formation for Southridge. Gasser in motion. They're going to fake it to Springer. Taylor right up the middle, carries the pile for a couple, out to the 24-yard line. Gain of about 5 on the play.
Taylor just does not want to go down.
No, he does not.
Takes about 4-5 Patriot defenders to bring him down.
Came in tonight, 114 carries for 720 yards, 10 TDs, and a 6.3 yards per carry average.
I mean, that's just like a stud running back. He's a load.
2nd down and 5 from the 24 of Southridge. Receiver goes wide to the right. That's Horton. Wing T for Southridge. Out of the pistol. Takes a high snap. Pulls it down. Gives it to Springer. He explodes up the middle. Gets it across the 30 to the 31 here on the near numbers.
Good for a 1st down. Moving the chains.
Yeah, Raiders will be content to just drive it down the field via the run.
Now eat some clock. Move the chains.
34-7. Again, this Patriot team, they've been just beset with different situations, some contact tracing or testing, if you will, and just have not had their full complement. And you give them credit for playing hard every week, and just be weird not having your guys out there. And you never know. They've been hit on a Thursday or Friday several times. Crisscross double handoff to Kippenbrock. This time he goes left side. The Patriots there to meet him. Chu over there on the stop. Good recognition by the Patriot defense there.
Yeah, not much doing on that play. Patriot defense had that one scouted out.
Man, like I said, it's weird. Forest Park got hit like that a couple of times on a Friday afternoon or a Thursday afternoon. You just got the game plan in, but he does, create opportunities for other guys, maybe younger players.
That's man up mentality.
Yeah, 2nd down and 10 from the 32 for Southridge, their own 32. Taylor in the pistol sends a man in motion across the formation. It's Gasser. He'll sweep the near side. There's a flag down on the play. This one could come back whenever it stops, and Gasser gets it across the 35 to the 37 near the Raider bench.
Yeah, holding on Southridge. A 10-yard spot foul penalty.
Coach Buning said, keep your hands away. And if you ever watch, and you've been out, obviously you've coached, you've watched some of those offensive line periods, man. Even the defensive line periods, that's not for the weak of heart. I mean, they start throwing guys around, and it's a lot of toughness.
Yeah, you gotta love contact and can't shy away from being aggressive in those
physical.
Physical in those periods.
That's sometimes you like, even the games you focus on guys that run the ball or throw the ball or catch the ball, but boy, those guys in the trenches. It's some toughness in there. 2nd and 24 from the 18. Taylor wants to throw, has some time, steps up, guns it to the numbers. He's got Horton. Horton's got close to a 1st down, but not quite, all the way out to the 40-yard line. Horton's 3rd catch of the season. He was wide open, and Taylor just ripped it right in there down the middle of the field toward the hash mark.
Yeah, just a nice route, good pitch and catch. Taylor to Horton. Going to be about 4 yards short of the 1st. Maybe 3 yards, called 3rd and 3 for Southridge. Ball in the middle of the field.
Well, they had a 2nd and 24, but now they're close to getting a 1st down. Football at the 40. Double wing for Southridge. Little tight wing here. Taylor waits, gets it, gives it to Springer. He'll try the right side. He's got the 1st down all the way out to the 44, gain of 4.
Not making it easy on them, but on themselves, but they're moving the chains.
Yes, they are. So they get it out there, and the Raiders get the 1st down.
8:35 left in the 4th. Southridge leads 34-7.
So Southridge moving the ball, and they've got the 1st down. Wibbler wide left, Gasser, left side slot as well. Taylor gets the football. Play action fake. Throws a slant. Yoakum, a little bit behind him. Incomplete.
Yeah, and Aiden Yoakum was wide open. He had some green grass, green turf to run there. Just a little miscommunication between him and Taylor. As Kurt said, the ball was behind him.
So the Raiders will now have 2nd and 10, leading 34-7 on the Judd Collett FC Tucker MG Realtor scoreboard. Glad you could join us tonight for high school football. Elijah Horton, who had the big catch, goes wide to the left. 2 wings for Taylor. Parker Kippenbrock in motion. Once again, the snap was high. It's bobbled on the field. The Patriots come up with it.
Jeez.
Patriots pick it up as Eric Thomas scooped it up, and another Raider fumble. That time the snap looked like it was corralled. Then on the exchange but it all started with the hot snap.
Yeah, maybe the snap was hot. A little bit of a mishap on the mesh, the exchange between Chase and the running back.
Man, and no one feels worse about it than the Raiders. They're it's just been not good as far as, and it comes and goes. I mean, it looked like they had it corrected for, 2 quarters after it was dangerous in the first. So the Patriots take over at the 38-yard line of Southridge. They spread it empty in the backfield for Schmidt out of the gun. He takes the ball, retreats back, throws it down. The numbers picked off by Aiden Yoakum. Right down the middle, Yoakum brings it to the near sideline. So they exchange turnovers. Yoakum driven down at the 39-yard line as Yoakum gets the pick for the Raiders, his 2nd of the season. Boy, that time he was right there playing center field.
Yeah, he was. Just got back into his zone and read the quarterback's eyes and came up with the interception.
Played a lot, toward a linebacker spot or even down on the defensive line, but they moved him back to safety in the Linton week, and he's responded.
Yeah, he's just an athlete. He can play wherever you need him. Weight room warrior. The guy loves working out. Just a solid football player.
So the Raiders didn't have much time to think about that snap. They're back at it offensively. Taylor waits for it, gets it, hands off to Kippenbrock. Right down the middle, Kippenbrock into Heritage Hills territory, down to the 46-yard line.
Just a great one run by Parker. Little buck sweep to the left, picks up a first down, keeps that clock moving.
So the Patriots turn it over on the interception, and the Raiders have it here with 7:45 to go. Keep with us after the game. We'll have our post-game wrap on WBDC Radio. Gasser comes here to the near side, wide in this formation. Springer, the wing to the left. Here's the play. Taylor, short drop, wants to throw. Short hops Gasser. Incomplete. He was open on a little hook at about the 40, but the ball skidded into the turf.
Yeah, just a little mishap there. Chase didn't quite set his feet and short hopped it to Gasser.
Gasser would assume to have the short hops in the spring.
Exactly.
Pick those out of the dirt at third or short. Well, third. You won't be playing much shortstop.
No.
2nd down and 10 from the 46. It's a good left side of the infield. I'm telling you that right now for the Raiders and Coach Manning. That's for sure. Here's a snap. Taylor gives it away in the backfield, and quickly Springer wrapped up. Not much there. Boy, the Raiders will have some work to do here in this week number 9 in the ramp up to Forest Park.
Awesome one on the play there. Yeah, Forest Park going on the road to Forest Park next week and playing a tough, well-coached Forest Park Ranger team.
Well, in this one, although it's 34-7, it's because the Raider defense is good against this Patriot offense. Yes. But this Patriot defense isn't, their defense is not bad. I mean,
they've been stingy.
Yeah,
opportunistic. Made you earn it tonight.
Some big plays by the Raiders. Here's the play. Once again, Taylor wants to throw a little middle screen. They've got Springer right down the middle, breaks a tackle. He's quickly into Patriot territory further down the field. He gets all the way down to the 30 for a first down on that middle screen. Good execution there.
Yeah, just well-timed play call there by Coach Ohanian into Patriot territory. Ball spotted at the 30-yard line of Heritage Hills.
And I would, after the big win over South Spencer, not much resistance last week. It's good that the Patriots came to town because they're going to battle you no matter what what their record is and what the score is. You're going to be hit. You're going to be forced to do some things, and the Raiders are in that situation here now with the 1st and 10 from the 30. Double wing formation. Taylor sends Gasser in motion. Going to give it to Springer right up the middle. Springer out in the open, dances around, gets inside the 20. He breaks a tackle, bowls all the way down to the 11-yard line.
Just a vintage Springer run there. He got hit and picked up about 7-8 yards after contact. There's an injured Patriot player on the field.
They've had a few injuries down there tonight. And once again, they're going to have the medical crew out to take a look. And down for the Patriots there is Garrett Nix. He's going to bounce up even before they can get out to him, so that is good. 6:02 to go here in the fourth, I should say. Raiders 34, Patriots 7. Raiders trying to go to 8-0 here.
Keenan Fuller in to the backfield now. It's like he's going to replace Springer. It's like Carson Niehaus is going to get some work at quarterback.
The Raiders getting in some guys. They've had that opportunity to do that several times this season. So Niehaus at quarterback. Nykem's in at a wing as well. He had an interception earlier. In motion, Fuller across the formation. It's going to be Niehaus right up the middle, but they get him from behind as Eric Thomas rode him down. 5:39 to go. Ball down at the 10-yard line of Heritage Hills for Southridge. Raiders continue to move guys in. Xavier Horton checks in. Elijah also out there. Niehaus breaks the huddle. Horton's going to be in the backfield right next to Niehaus. Niehaus takes the football. He bobbles a snap, gives it off to Horton. He tries to go up the middle. He's quickly pounced on by some Patriots.
5 minutes and counting in the fourth quarter. Southridge leads 34-7.
So it'll be now a 3rd down and 8 from, well, let's see, they're down at 5, I should say, from the 7. They can get a first down inside, obviously, the 2.
It might not be a bad idea to think about a field goal here. I don't think we've attempted
No,
one.
they have not had a field goal attempt.
Just see what we can do with it. Not to try to rub the score in or anything, but get some work in a game.
Once again, pistol with Horton back there. Fuller in move motion to the right side. It's going to be Niehaus going to the right side. He gets down inside the 5. Maybe they'll knock him back to the
ball spotted at about the 5.
Yeah, he didn't get much. Thought he might go forward a little bit. So 4th down and 5. Well, maybe fourth and
about
3. Yeah. They can get the first down, as I said earlier. They were slow marking it. 3:55 to go. It's a weird situation, you got to run the. What do you do here?
Yeah.
Niehaus is going to go in the huddle. They're not going to run some exotic play, I'll tell you that.
They'll take a
timeout here. Raiders call a timeout with 3:38 to go. 34-7, they're on top. We're going to take a break. We'll come back with more right after this. 8 to go. Raiders face the 4th and 3 at the Patriot 5 again. See what kind of play they run. Again, they've got more points than they need here. They're down at the Heritage Hills 5. Great respect between these two coaching staffs. See Niehaus going to be back in the pistol with a double wing. Horton back there with him. In motion, Nykem across the formation. They're going to give it to Nykem. The ball bounces on the ground. Niehaus picks it up, and he's not going to get to the first down. And the Raiders have got some good bounces. It bounced straight up to him the last couple of times.
Sure did. Maybe like a old school Fumble-Rooski play.
Yeah. Well, that's probably the best possible result there. I mean, what's another fumble for Southridge tonight? And they didn't get it into the end zone, which is good for the score of the game. Again, the Raiders have all the points they need, 34-7. And hopefully Patriots can get things going and perhaps meet the Raiders back here in the second week of the tournament. That would be outstanding.
Yeah, would. Now, these teams have some good history in the tournament.
Right,
last year.
Including last year, the Patriots won that one 21-7. Raiders could do nothing offensively in that one. Schmidt back inside his own 5. Comes up under center. Man in motion. They're going to sweep on a little jet sweep out there, and it's Rickelman. He's got a running room. He's down the middle of the field. Raiders got to chase him down, and they do at about the 36-yard line. Raiders got some second unit guys in there, but that time Gabe Wilkie was one of the guys that ran him down.
He picks up about 35 yards out to around the 40-yard line.
That was a nice run. They ran him into sweep on the near side, then he cut it back to the middle.
Made a real nice cut. Split the Southridge defense, and 2 Southridge defenders had to chase him down.
34-7, Raiders on top. Patriots moving the football, trying to get some momentum heading into game with Princeton next week. Hopefully get some more guys back for them. Schmidt at quarterback, takes it out of the pistol, looks to throw, gets flushed, throws it down the middle of the field, and it is caught across midfield about the 49. Niehaus on the coverage, and it was Staples making the catch, Shane Staples. Well, I tell you what, Schmidt, talk about the Raiders rushing the quarterback all this year. Schmidt hung in there that time, took a hit.
Yeah, he took a blow from the Southridge pass rusher.
1st and 10 Patriots down at the Southridge 47 with 2:53 to go. Raiders lead 34-7. Schmidt back up under center. Rickelman in motion to the right side. They'll sweep it to him right side. Cuts it through the numbers. Gets it down to the 42 before he gets tripped up.
Couldn't see who made that play. Picks up about 4 or 5 on the play for Patriots. Makes it 2nd and 5.
Clock continues to run. Again, we'll have the Raiders in Forest Park, 7 o'clock airtime, 7:30 kick from Ranger Field tomorrow. Great setting, or next Friday, I should say. Great setting for football over there. Wings to the left and to the right. Schmidt under center. Gets the ball, drops back to throw, steps up in the pocket, fires it down the middle of the field. Incomplete. Intended for Mitchell, as Nykem Levi was on the coverage.
Yeah, Mitchell had maybe a half a step. Ball was just overthrown a touch.
Maybe could see a flag. It looked like Nykem almost tripped him. Nykem was the one that fell down after the little engaging.
I think they might say incidental contact.
Right, yeah.
Just their feet got tangled up.
Yeah, Mitchell was able to keep on going. 3rd down and 5 from the 41 for the Patriots. Radigan wide to the right side. Again, double wing. Staples and Rickelman. Here's the play. They go to Rickelman right over right tackle. He's out in the open. Then he slips down at the 30-yard line. He's got a 1st down. That'll move the sticks.
Little counter play by Heritage Hills. Gives him a 1st down. Minute and 54 left. And the clock continues to run.
So the Raiders will go to 8-0. Patriots will drop to 3-5. Heading into the game next week at Princeton for them. Game will be over on WAXL Radio. Steve Cole, Mike Cruz, they do a great job. They'll have Patriot football. They'll also have the Gibson Southern game to start the sectional. Here's the pitch to Staples. Shane Staples turns the corner, breaks a tackle, gets it down to the 15, gets pinballed around to the 14 with 1:22 to go. That'll move the chains. The clock will stop. Southridge defense back on here to try to keep the Patriots out of the end zone. Heritage Hills trying to bang it in here. And the touchdown pass earlier. Schmidt in motion. They'll sweep it to Staples. Skylar Staples goes right side. Cuts it back up the numbers. Gets inside the 10 to about the 9. Gain of 5 on the play with under a minute to play here in the game.
Real nice job by Carson Niehaus to make that tackle.
Patriots get the play from the far sideline. Coach Todd Wilkerson. Patriots come up under center. Schmidt gives it up the middle to Chu. Inside the 5, gets it down to the 4.
Will be enough for a 1st down. The 1st and goal for the Patriots with 30 seconds left.
Well, the Patriots have an opportunity to get it in here. Clock now moving down to 25. 1st and goal to go at the 4. Under center, Schmidt Takes the football, sweeps it back to Staples. Raiders try to chase him down from behind. He's into the end zone, touchdown. Patriots, as good as that play was for Heritage Hills, the Raiders nearly blew it up on that pitch back. They could almost knocked it down and taken it the other way. But Staples gets into the end zone from the 4.
14 seconds left. There'll be an extra point and then kickoff and probably a knee by Southridge.
So make it 34-14. Now Hill on for the extra point attempt. Snap is down. The kick by Hill. The kick is a driver. It's up and good. Raiders 34, Patriots 14. 14 seconds to go in this one. We'll take a break. We'll have more right after this. Back to Raider Field. Kickoff for Hill and the Patriots, sending it away to Southridge. Here comes the run up by Hill. High end over end kick, and that's going to be a touchback for Heritage Hills against Southridge. Just Nykum just let it bounce into the end zone, had no choice. We'll take it out, and the Raiders, with 14 seconds ago, can take that knee and
victory formation.
Fire up Sweet Caroline and move on to week number 9 at 8-0 on the season. So Southridge able to get the win. Been interesting to say the least. One of the most interesting 34-14 games.
Yeah, never really in doubt other than maybe the first couple possessions, but Heritage Hills played hard and made Southridge earn every yard just like we thought they would.
Well, the Raiders again will take that knee. Levi Nykum will be the guy to do so. Raiders do line up in that wing tee. Not really the victory formation. But he'll take the snap, and this one will come to a conclusion here tonight. The Raiders win it 34-14 over one of their arch rivals, the Heritage Hills Patriots, tonight here at Raider Field. As the two coaches come together at midfield. Again, we talked about the respect of Coach Wilkerson and Coach Buning, and I have a lot of respect for Coach Wilkerson and Coach Buning, obviously, so that's really cool. And the Patriots will regroup and head to Princeton next Friday night before playing Heritage Hills in their Week 10 opening round sectional ball game. Southridge 34, Heritage Hills 14. That'll wrap up our coverage on 18 WJTS TV. Glad you could join us tonight or this afternoon, if you will, on 18 WJTS. Good night, everybody.